Uneasy Alliance. Rescue a ghast from the nether, bring it safely home to the overworld, and then kill it. But it's actually more like spend 5 hours doing this and want to die by the end of it. This advancement is legitimately the hardest one in Minecraft. It makes you want to rip your hair out. This can be one of the most aggravating things in the game to do. After failing an all advancement speedrun because of this advancement alone, I went to look online for any tips or tricks for this achievement, and they all said the same thing: use a fishing rod and get lucky, which just doesn't help at all. So I decided to find out a consistent method for this advancement, and I found one. This is what your inventory should typically look like for this achievement. You might not need as many fishing rods, but I think you'll need a lot more stacks of cobble. So you definitely need, you require an elytra and good armor. It could save you from dying multiple times. Obviously you'll need some fireworks as well. And the only tools you really need is the pickaxe, not including flint and steel and fishing rod. The pickaxe, because you're only going to be dealing with cobblestone. The block of choice needs to be cobblestone. It can't be netherrack because that will be broken by ghasts. So yeah, and then you need the obsidian so you can build the big portals, and obviously you want the weapons so you can kill any ghast while you're trying to build it, and also you need the lava buckets. You need at least 2 or 3 buckets. Actually just at least one, but it's definitely preferred to have as many as possible. I know it's a lot of stuff. You might want to bring a shulker box. That would probably be a smart idea. But yeah, this is typically what your inventory would look like. You might want to bring a fire resistance potion just in case. It's not required, but a fire resistance pot would also help a lot in terms of trying to fight ghasts. First, you want to find a soul sand valley, and I'm sure everyone knows that ghasts spawn the most here. And not only that, but you want it in a very open space as well, because you actually want to try and limit the amount of ghast spawns that are around, because ghasts can only spawn on blocks. So having it in a nice open area with preferably lava beneath you, you'll try and limit the amount of ghast spawns, and I'll tell you the reason for this later. So we're gonna start with going to the very top of the, just going to the nether ceiling in the big open space, and we're gonna start by building the top of the nether portal. The biggest you can make the portal is actually a 21 by 21, not including the obsidian, and 23 by 23 including obsidian. So you need to consider that when making the portal. You need to make it the maximum, because if it's the maximum, it'll be a lot easier to fit the ghast in. After making sure your portal is lit, you want to bring out your cobblestone and build a floor 1 block higher than the obsidian. The reason for this is that the ghast fireball can destroy the portal, and although this won't actually prevent it completely from happening, it may reduce the chance a bit. Obviously the reason you use cobble instead of anything else like netherrack is because ghasts can't destroy it. And you want to build this platform out so that it's around 8 to 10 blocks out, because you want to actually leave space for ghasts to spawn on it. You can build some blocks out on the side as well, but it's really not necessary. Ultimately, you want your fishing rod to be able to reach the other end of the platform while being behind the nether portal. You can test it out. The fishing rod will not take any durability. After completing the platform, you want to bring out your cobblestone again and make a rectangular ring around the top of the nether portal. You want to line up this ring along the edge of your cobblestone platform, and after you do that, you want to place lava and leave around 2 blocks of air between each lava on the outside of the ring. Now what this will do is ghasts are invulnerable to lava. However, they move they almost get stuck in place when they're put in lava. So it makes it very easy to get the ghast with a fishing rod once it's in that lava, so they can't escape from the little room you've made. You made a little ghast trap. This is the final product from the inside of the nether, but now we're moving on to the overworld. So obviously you want to load the overworld, and because if you don't load the overworld, the ghast can't actually go through the portal at all. And you also want to increase the size of the portal, and because although the ghast can go through when it's small, you don't want to go to the overworld to find out the ghast is suffocated through the portal blocks. So just make sure you make that a bit bigger. And also what you want to do is you want to actually make another portal, because entities can travel through the portal, and the ghast fireball actually counts as an entity. So what sometimes happens is the fireball goes through the portal and destroys it on the other side, and if it does that, ghast can't go through unless you fixed it again. So having that backup portal is always good. It always helps just in case. So yeah, that's all. So the way I did this is I just kept flying around, and I killed every ghast I saw that did not spawn in the trap. But eventually, as you can see here, one spawns inside the trap, and I'm able to reel it in very easily and very quickly without much wasted durability on my rod. And it goes through the portal, and I kill it, obviously, for the achievement. And this actually happened 3 times in the span of 15 minutes. So here I'm just speeding it up because 15 minutes is a long time, and this is why I think it's very consistent. If any ghasts are below the ghast trap, it obviously just doesn't work. But so yeah, you just kill any ghast you see that's not in the ghast trap. You just keep flying around, just keep trying to manipulate the rendered trying to manipulate the spawns. And here we have my second ghast, and the third and final time I actually had 2 ghasts come out when I went on the other side, because apparently one spawned and went in by itself and I didn't realize it. So yeah, this is extremely consistent, or I was just extremely lucky, but I think this is probably the best way to do this achievement. And I think this I can't wait to use this in my runs and not struggle with just time in general. But yeah, I hope this was helpful. If you guys have any suggestions for any other advancements you want me to work out, then I'll be happy to make a video on it. But for now, that's it. See ya.